So you've been hitting the outdoors for a while now and you think your camping setup's already complete? Wait until you see what Amazon's hiding. These cool and clever gadgets are about to make you say, "How did I not find this sooner?" Let's get started. This security system is engineered to detect nearby motion using 5.8 GHz radar portable sensors, delivering instant alerts through a compact receiver that keeps you aware of what's happening around you. The Outdoor Guardians is composed of a central receiver and compact wireless sensors that operate similarly to AirPods. You can place the sensors around the campsite, tent, or vehicle, and when they detect movement from a person or animal, they send an alert straight to the receiver, letting you know immediately if something's there. Once you're done, the sensors can then be stored and charged inside the receiver, all without needing to plug this system into any power source. The Outdoor Guardians boasts an impressive battery life of up to 30 hours, allowing users to rely on it for extended outdoor trips. Notably, this security solution operates without the need for Wi-Fi or complicated installations, providing an easy-to-use and seamless experience. Its rugged IPX5 all-weather waterproof construction makes it ideal for use in varying climates and environments. Now this one is wild. It's basically a 2-story air house built for people who want more than just basic shelter on a camping trip. The 2-story design gives you separate zones. The first floor works as a living area with enough room to set up a hammock, store gear, or just have space to sit and relax. The second floor is intended as a private bedroom. When it comes to layout, the tent's surprisingly flexible. Thanks to its modular design, you can adjust the space to your liking. Panels zip on and off so you can decide whether you want an open, airy setup or something more private and enclosed. Inside, the tent also includes plenty of hanging points and even adjustable height options, which makes it easier to organize and personalize the space. In terms of capacity, there isn't an official number, but with its size and layout, the Zeno Nest should comfortably fit at least 6 people. The biggest thing that sets this tent apart is its exposed air beam technology. With most inflatable tents, the beams are hidden under layers of fabric. That might look neat, but it makes them hard to clean, and over time, dampness can build up and lead to mold. The Zeno Nest avoids this by keeping the beams fully exposed and pairing them with a modular fabric system. Every section of fabric can be unzipped, removed, and cleaned separately, which not only makes maintenance easier, but also adds to the tent's lifespan. Durability is another strong point. The air beams are engineered to withstand winds up to 45 miles per hour, and the tent has multiple D-ring points for secure ground staking. Despite being a 2-story tent, it weighs only 55 pounds, which makes it relatively easy to transport compared to what you might expect. As for the price, the base package with just the tent and ground sheet comes in at $1,130. For the full setup, which includes the frame, ladder, tarps, and other extras, the cost rises to about $2,600. Made for the rough and rugged, this camp cooker cranks the dial on outdoor fine dining. Let's start with the obvious. What's the deal with the satellite dish? Traditionally made from plow discs, Discata cookers are native to the American Southwest and Mexico and utilized by farmhands who need to cook up lunch quickly. The Cowboy Walk on the Disco stove is a 16-inch cast iron skillet that comes pre-seasoned, and we found it to be perfect for butter basting steaks, cooking up chilaquiles, and making classic Discata tacos. Powering the Disco stove is a Covia-made 8,455 BTU burner that nests solidly into the tripod stand, an impressive structure in its own right. The burner also sports collapsible feet, allowing it to be fired up on a camp table or tailgate, and it runs off your standard issue isobutane canisters. The tripods really where the modularity of the Disco stove shines. Adjustable in height, the stove is meant to be used standing up, providing a real community cooking feeling. The real hat trick, the Discata can be suspended beneath the tripod and over a campfire, turning this stove into a dual fuel cooker with built-in entertainment. It's hard to overstate just how enjoyable the iCamper Disco system is to use, and that's not just our opinion. This redesigned version of AeroPress's long-beloved coffee maker is even more portable than its predecessor, all while making the same delicious cup of coffee that remains hard to match even to this day. Seriously, it continues to make arguably the best-tasting coffee among portable options, On top of this new iteration being able to fit all its components into a single container the size of a coffee mug. What makes it so good? For one, there's no way to use it wrong, as you can apply any combination of coffee, water, and pressure exactly to your liking, making it easy to tailor the brew to your individual taste. For first-time users, though, it's probably best to follow the precise instructions detailed in the package, then simply fine-tune it based on how you like the results. The Go model only makes 8 ounces of coffee at a time, so you're giving up a bit of volume in exchange for the hiking-friendly size. The original 10-ounce AeroPress is still available, though, so you can still opt for that if you don't need the added packability. Nobody likes carrying more gear than necessary when camping, even if they're just car camping. Lovork's Modular Camping Lantern addresses this issue by packing 8 functions into one system. At the heart of the setup is the cylindrical lantern module itself. Its rubber-coated ABS body houses a 5,000 mAh lithium-ion battery and features a strong magnet at the bottom, along with an array of dimmable RGB LEDs at the top. The magnet allows the lantern to be attached to ferromagnetic surfaces and enables the system's other modules to connect to the lantern module. The additional modules include 2 types of flashlights, a floodlight and a focusable spotlight with a maximum output of 500 lumens. There's also a 10-watt air pump module and a rubber-bladed cooling fan module. Users can swap in a 5-watt Bluetooth speaker module or a mosquito repellent module. The latter works by heating mosquito repellent tablets and can accommodate 2 tablets at once for particularly buggy conditions. Lastly, like most electronic outdoor gadgets these days, the lantern's 5,000 mAh battery can be used as a power bank for charging devices. If you're tired of being limited by the battery life of your portable power stations, there's a better, more versatile solution. The UATM Origin 800 is a game-changing power station with a modular, swappable design, AI voice assistant integration, and enhanced portability. The standout feature of the Origin 800 is its swappable batteries. Each battery is a standalone power bank with an impressive capacity of 86.4 watt-hours and a two-way 60-watt Type-C port. Designed for independent use and quick recharge, these batteries allow you to effortlessly expand your power supply from 460 watt-hours to 720 watt-hours. The Origin 800 offers a remarkable 800-watt AC output with an impressive array of 13 output ports, allowing you to simultaneously charge multiple devices. In addition, the Origin 800 also introduces modular accessories that further enhance your outdoor experience. With specialized modules like the modular lamp and the modular cup cooler, you can customize and adapt your power bank to suit your specific needs. Then there are integrated features like a 6-layer battery management system, voice control backed by AI, and an application that tracks the amount of energy in each piece of this puzzle. So how much can we expect to pay for one of these systems? Well, it depends on how far down the rabbit hole you want to go. If money's no object, go for a complete deluxe package at $800 and grab a complete hub with 4 stacks and a dock, yet another 4 stacks and even the cooling cup and lamp. Want just the most basic setup with 1 hub, a stack, and a dock? $389 is what you'll need. This battery-operated portable spit roaster can cook up to 8 kilograms of meat, which is perfect for feeding up to 20 people. The secret to the Ospit's simplicity lies in its patented carrier bracket counter lever design. Together with the squeeze-lock post clamp, you can easily adjust the height of the skewer over the fire and swing the skewer closer or further away from the fire for ultimate heat control. The motor is so efficient, you'll get up to 30 hours of cooking time off just 2 D-sized batteries. All components which come into contact with the food, including the skewer and the prongs, are made from 304 food-grade stainless steel, making them easy to clean and dishwasher safe. There's also a range of optional extras available depending on what you're planning on cooking. Accessories include additional prongs for when you want to cook multiple chickens, roasts, or legs of lamb at the same time, hot plate and grills to cook steaks, snags, burgers, fire trays to put your charcoal in when you don't have a fire pit and cannot have an open fire on the ground, and baskets to cook pork belly, chicken wings, steaks, ribs, fish, and so much more. Once you're done cooking, simply disassemble and pack it away in the included carry bag. Some sleeping pads use foam to soften up the cold, hard ground of the outdoors. Others rely on air to give you cushion for comfortable sleep. The Climate Climaloft sleeping pad innovates on the traditional outdoor bedding by combining both, allowing it to strike a better balance between portability and comfort. The hybrid design is very apparent, with a plush foam topper covering 2/3 of the pad's top. This soft but foam-like fabric provides better grip throughout the night so you don't slide around in your sleeping bag, and it's also quiet, which helps to not disturb your partner throughout the night. Underneath the foam topper sits a series of eye-shaped air chambers that raises the sleeping surface higher up from the ground, stabilizing the sleeping pad so it doesn't go moving around when you're having one of those restless nights. The Climate Climaloft sleeping pad is made for 3-season use, making it suitable for taking out to camp for most but the coldest days of the year. A stuffed sack is also included, so you can have a place to keep it properly rolled up the whole time, whether you're driving to the campsite or hiking up a mountain. Small but mighty, the Beavercraft AX1 isn't here to split a cord of wood, but it sure will come in handy when you need it. From clearing brush on the trail to splitting kindling to limbing trees, the AX1 hatchet is the right size to be carried around as a backup cutting tool, as well as the only cutting tool you bring along. Made from 1.5 pounds of hand-forged 1066 steel and featuring a 2.95-inch bit, the head of the AX1 has been hand-blackened to help stave off corrosion as well as reduce friction. Additionally, the 10-inch Ashwood handle has a slight bend to increase the ease of impact as well as overall ergonomics so you don't tire out too easily. Compared to other diminutive hatchets, the bit profile on the AX1 has some real chopping power behind it. Based on its smaller size, it also makes for a great hammer for wedge-splitting logs. It's also incredibly easy to carry either in your pack or on your belt. With the increased quality and selection of dehydrated meals, many backpackers and preppers now use their stove primarily to boil water. The MSR Wind Burner is a great integrated stove solution if your backcountry cooking routine consists mostly of boiling water. We love the windproof design. After lighting the stove and snapping everything into place, the enclosed burner brings water to a boil quickly, even in gusty conditions. In terms of quality, practically everything about this stove, from the honeycomb burner to the lid, is well made. The price of the wind burner is steep at $190, but it's a top-notch camping stove overall. Finally, the wind burner line also includes the duo and combo stove systems, which feature larger pots and the ability to simmer. Folding knives aren't just for everyday carry, they're also for your next camping adventure. The Encamp Food Prep Folding Chef's Knife combines a wide 5-inch blade with a 5.8-inch handle so you can get both the cutting edge and leverage required even for tougher jobs like disjointing large cuts of meat. The blade is balanced at the bolster to ensure precision control with an edge geometry that, the outfit claims, has been optimized for hand clearance and full contact with the chopping board. The Foods Prep Knife has a blade cut in 9CR18 MOV stainless steel that's resistant to both stain and corrosion while being exceptionally tough and durable. It holds edge very well while being easy enough to sharpen to a razor-like edge. The edge has been ground to a sharp 15 degrees, ensuring it slices through hard vegetables and tough cuts of meat alike. The knife opens for full-size cutting comfort and folds for storage and convenience. That way you can cook with the same large blade with a curving edge that you can use for every kind of mincing, slicing, and chopping tasks your outdoor kitchen requires, all while being able to fold it in half for conveniently and safely stashing inside a pocket. The beechwood handle shape is designed for a comfortable, secure grip that allows for a variety of gripping styles. It's scalloped at the balance point, allowing for gradual transition between the handle and blade. The Encamp Food Prep Knife, it's the perfect companion for those who appreciate a great-looking, high-performing knife in the kitchen or in the woods. This is one of those innovations that, once realized, you wonder where it's been all these years. The Yakima CBX Solar Cargo Box is the solar panel-clad version of their high-end CBX rooftop box. The design's pretty neat. You get Yakima's most premium cargo box for adventuring with a 36-watt solar panel mounted on top. With a seamless and wireless integration, 2 USB ports sit on the inside box's roof for device charging while in motion or at camp. All told, it's an intriguing and user-friendly option for off-grid adventurers who want the convenience of a roof box with integrated charging capabilities to power phones, lanterns, headlamps, camera batteries, and other electronics in the field. Also new for the CBX line is much easier and lower-profile mounting hardware tightened with a torque-limiting wrench instead of the current clamp system. New groove channels mean the box sits flush on rails for less road noise and better fuel efficiency, and revised rear design allows full extension of a hatchback. Although limited on power, it's a well-designed unit and hopefully a sign of where the rooftop cargo box market is headed. Winner of an Outdoor Retailer Innovation Award, the Ignic Gas Growler addresses the issue of single-use propane bottles. It's very difficult to recycle propane canisters, and millions end up in the landfill every year. Ignic's Gas Growler is refillable at propane suppliers and holds the volumetric equivalent of 5 green propane bottles. The tank is certified for 12 years, potentially saving you hundreds of disposable propane bottles. The Ignic set includes a tank, padded carrying case, and hose that can attach to any propane stove.